15-second board out now. Sponsored by Lindsay Civil. 4-stroke juniors, out they come. Good start by Birchall. Chef Birchall on the 27 is going to take the whole shot. Leads the way round. So the Yamaha Junior, the up front. Under brakes too. So round they come for lap 1 now. Out in front the 27, Yamaha Junior rider, Seth Birchall. Toby Hannes back in third. Noah Morgan running in second. 5:05. Hayden Waddell right up the punch and pointing end as well. Callum Bird gets through there. John Bird. So Birchall still with good news out front. Bit of a wet section on the track there, right on the braking area. So still Birchall ahead of Waddell, then Handis. Cock over the centre tabletop on the 270. He'll head up the mountain. Our leaders are coming back towards the finish line. Birchall. GYTR Yamaha on the move. Out front. Morgan still holding on to second. Great job, Noah Morgan in second spot. Waddell in fourth. Toby Hannes in third. Dennis McDonald. Couple back then to 237 of Fletcher Reed. Lakes local rider. So Hannes. Toby Hannes trying to make a move. Birchall starting to pull away. Noah Morgan in second. Toby Hannes in third. Blake Hayter goes down into the bottom section. As Waddell hits the centre tabletop. Behind Waddell. Jeff Birchall completes another lap out front. Noah Morgan great job in second. Waddell pushing hard, try and move up into that top three. We've got Tyler Collins down on number 7. Tyler followed by 261 Daniel McDonald. Then that's the 237 Fletcher Reed. Followed by Ninnis on the 41, Oscar Earl on the 60, Max Lowcock on the 170, 17 of Patrick Martin, followed by the 411 of Callum Bird, but it's still all Seth Birchall way out in front now, starting to open that lead even more. Morgan still doing a great job to hold off Kobe Handers, so Noah Morgan Hater down across the start straight. No change. Here comes Birchall again. Val bouncing that 250. Still Morgan holding off Handers. The third spot, Waddell holding on to 4th, no pressure behind the top 4 riders. But the battle for second is the one that's holding up now between Morgan and Handers. Birchall is vanished from their sight. Noah Morgan under pressure from Kobe Handers. Handers early on the brakes there. Would have went a bit deeper in there. Ninnis goes through, followed by Earl down the start straight and around down to the bottom. There goes Birchall right in the centre of the field. Up to the top of the mountain he'll go. Morgan pulls away a little bit from Handers now, so Noel Morgan trying to consolidate that second spot. Bit of a look over the shoulder. Morgan goes high up on the top of the mountain with Handers tries to cut the inside. 35 of Hadley Gainsford. And the Carter Club will head down into the bottom part of the circuit. Our leader comes round to get the last lap for us, so Seth Birchall, 1 lap to go for the Yamaha Racing Team rider. Noah Morgan still holding off Kobe Handers, so Morgan 1 lap to go to get a top 2 finish in this moto. Handers holding on to 3rd. Aidan Waddell holding on to 4th spot. Tyler Collins in 5th, so Collins moving forward. Waddell better keep a move on in this final lap or Collins will pick him off. Hanging out the back, Daniel McDonald there. Followed by Matt Lowcock on the 270. Fletcher Reed the next one through as Birchall heads up over the centre tabletop. Ninnis and Earl down into the bottom of the circuit. The leader right up on top of the mountain now, Seth Birchall, the Yamaha junior racing rider who's led from the get-go. Callum Bird, Walker Mills rider, he's down in the bottom of the circuit too now. Ryan O'Mealy makes his way down for his final lap. Checkered flags coming out. There it is, Seth Birchall takes the win on the Yamaha. Morgan still holding off. Handers So Noah Morgan now heading for the finish flag. He'll come away with a second spot. Noah Morgan. Kobe Hannes. Sponsored by Lindsay Civil. Out they come now. Start for Tyler Collins. Tyler Collins gets around the outside. He just gets a bit too wide. Can he hold it? Birchall takes the whole shot. Collins just drifted a bit wide. Birchall got the lead. Kurt Ninnis in third. Collins relegated back to fourth spot now for Tyler as Seth comes across the line. Oakdale rider Seth third, left front. Ninnis up for second. Noah Morgan in third. Battle going on between Ninnis and Morgan. They come out of the bottom now. It's still Birchall leading the way on the junior Yamaha team bike. Morgan in second, Ninnis in third, Collins in fourth. Patrick Martin in amongst them as well. Martin giving the front runners a bit of a hurry up. Morgan holding on to second spot, and it's a real battle for third between four riders. Collins in front of that group at the moment in third. Over the centre tabletop, your race leader, Seth Birchall. Oh, a bit of head shake for Noah Morgan there. Oh, Martin with a good pass up the inside of Collins. So Patrick Martin, Victorian, moves his way closer to the front. Looks like Collins might have made that pass back again. So Tyler running in third. Behind Birchall, your leader. Noah Morgan in second. Morgan in second. All the Victorians moved up around Collins again. So the Yamaha Junior on the number 17, the Victorian Yamaha Junior team rider, running in third. We've got Yamahas 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. With the New South Wales Junior Yamaha rider out in front. Then I've got the local Lake Macquarie rider, Noah Morgan in second. Then the Victorian Yamaha Junior rider of Patrick Martin from Dandenong. He's in third spot. Tyler Collins in fourth. Collins putting a bit of pressure back on the back wheel of Martin now. So Tyler Collins, he's been passed by the Victorian, and Collins has got him back again. Now the Victorian's back in front of him. And Collins applying the pressure back onto the Yamaha rider. Collins under pressure as well from another Yamaha. There goes Birchall, race leader. Here comes Morgan in second. Here they come now. Patrick Martin in third. Tyler Collins in fourth. 505 of Waddell. Aidan Waddell from the MacArthur Club. All over the back. There goes Curtin Innes on the 41. Followed by the 237. Fletcher Reed. Then it's Oscar Earl. In behind Oscar Earl. Rhino Mealy. Max Lowcock going through there. Waddell now. Waddell trying to get around Collins. Collins comes to the inside. Waddell has to go wide. Waddell trying to put that Yamaha up into a fourth spot. Morgan over the centre tabletop, followed by Martin, the Victorian. Then it's Collins, followed by Waddell. Waddell pushing hard. Tyler Collins, the only orange bike in the top six. All the rest are blue. Here comes Birchall for another lap completed. Seth Birchall, Yamaha junior rider, New South Wales. Leads the way round with plenty of space between him and second place. The Lake Macquarie local 228 of Noah Morgan. The Power Sports Central Waddell's got around Collins, just in behind the Victorian he is. So the Yamaha crew, the blue crew, running in first, running in second, running in third, running in fourth, and running in fifth spot as well. 5 Yamahas out front. Tyler Collins, the lone representative for KTM, up in the pointy end of the field. Birchall about to hit the centre of the park again, over that centre tabletop. Seth Birchall heads up to the top of the mountain, all on his own. No one within QE of the race leader now. Morgan, Martin, Waddell, Collins. The 35 of Hadley Gainford, MacArthur rider. He's heading up the mountain as well. Next place rider, Curtin Innes on the 41. And behind Kurt. I think it's McDonald. Oscar Earl over the centre tabletop. Max Lowcock, here's Birchall again for another lap. One more completed for the race leader. He's smoking them at the moment, Seth Birchall. Left them behind the local rider, the only one close to him. Waddell now starting to put a bit of pressure on the Victorian. Waddell. There goes Morgan. Morgan out of the lower section. There goes Martin. There comes Waddell on the chase. Tyler Collins still in amongst it as well. Morgan heads up to the top of the mountain. He's followed by Martin and Waddell and Collins. Waddell really putting the pressure now on the Victorian rider. The number 17 under siege from the 505 of Aidan Waddell. Waddell on the inside, coming down into that left-hander. Birchall, another lap completed, last lap now for Seth Birchall, the Yamaha Junior. Out front. Here comes Morgan. Morgan running in second. No, Morgan. Then it's Patrick Martin. Aidan Waddell and Tyler Collins. So Waddell was one lap. One lap left to try and put New South Wales in the top 3 positions. Toby Handis, the next place rider. Then it's Kurt Ninnis, Fletcher Reed, and behind Fletcher it's Ryan O'Mealy. Lowcock comes down through past the start straight. Birchall coming down from the top of the mountain. Morgan heading up there, as to Patrick Martin and Aidan Waddell. Waddell, he hasn't got much time left. The Victorian's got enough pace at the moment. Birchall. Oh, Waddell looking for some way around the Victorian. Into the bowl. They come out of the bowl turn. Still, Patrick Martin got the better of him. They come through. Noah Morgan gets second. Patrick Martin, the Yamaha Victorian Junior, gets third. It's the final moto of the day, day 1 of the 2022 season of the Finance My Bike East Coast MX Series. We'll finish it off with the Premier Junior class. The 250s, off they go. Great start by Birchall. Seth Birchall take the whole shot. The Victorian Yamaha Junior is going with him as well. Patrick Martin. So Yamaha Junior riders, New South Wales and Victoria 1 and 2. The Victorian will want to test himself against the New South Wales rider. The 2 Yamaha Juniors lead the way round now. Noah Morgan in third. He's had a good day, Morgan. TSC sponsored, Power Sports Central sponsored rider from the Lakes Club. He's had a good day in the 228 machine. Running in third at last look. So we've got Seth Birchall out front. The Yamaha Junior from the Oakdale Club. And we've got Patrick Martin in second on the number 17. Yamaha Junior from Victoria from the Dandenong Club. And behind them we've got the Lake Macquarie local. Noah Morgan, followed by Aidan Waddell. Tyler Collins on the number 7. Ryan O'Mealy, followed by Fletcher Reed. Kurt Ninnis, Oscar Earl. Callum Bird, I think, was the next one. 35 of Gainford, followed by the 278. Blake Hayter. The order remains the same. Yamaha Junior Racing out front. Again in the 250 class, it's all blue. Down the mountain they come, Birchall, Martin, Morgan. The local rider putting some pressure on the Victorian now. Noah Morgan all over the back. Well, Patrick Martin on the number 17. Tried to sneak to the inside there. Waddell still up there along with Tyler Collins. O'Mealy followed by Ninnis. Birchall, big jump out of the bottom section there. Morgan really putting the pressure on the number 17 rider. Patrick Martin. Oh, Martin makes a little mistake, but he holds on to it. Slowed him up a bit, also slowed up Noah right in behind him on the back tyre. Waddell up and over, followed by Collins. Martin holding his line, holding the race line, giving Morgan no other option but to get out off the race line to try and make a pass. Birchall still leads the way. Morgan slips a bit wide there and Martin pulls away. Waddell in fourth, still in it. Collins in fifth. The top five riders moving away from the rest of the field. O'Mealy. Oh, we lost Morgan. Where is he? Morgan stuck down in the bottom somewhere. So Noel Morgan didn't make his way out to the bottom of the track. Puts Waddell up into third, Collins into fourth. Birchall still leads with the Victorian in second. Might get the daily double if you back the two Yamaha juniors for the final moto. Fletcher Reid in a bit of trouble, gets back on the track now and starts motoring again. Here comes Seth. Completing another lap, young Birchall. On the rock, gets placed on the dirt. So Birchall leads from Patrick Martin, who's ahead of Aidan Waddell, Tyler Collins. There's Morgan now. Noah bended in the bottom section, lost his second place. Relegated back into fifth now. O'Mealy. Ninnis on the 41. Oscar Earl, followed by Max Lowcock. Callum Bird behind Bird. Fletcher Reid on that 237. on top of the mountain. Race order remains the same. Seth Birchall, Patrick Martin, Aidan Waddell, Tyler Collins, Noah Morgan. Morgan looking for a way around Collins now. Try and move back into that top four. Another lap completed, no last lap board. So we've got a few laps still here. The final moto of the day. Collins feeling the pressure of the local Noah Morgan, pushing on the back tyre of Tyler Collins. Birchall, he's just going through the motions, although he's looking down a bit at the bike there. But he's just going through the motions out front now. Patrick Martin, he can't be so complacent. He's got Aidan Waddell moving on the back of him. Still with a couple of laps in it, there's still time for Waddell to catch the Victorian. Martin, little look over the shoulder, just to confirm he's got enough of a gap. Birchall heading back this way now. One more rock gets placed. One more lap gets completed. Seth Birchall is extending that lead lap by lap. So possibly the last lap coming up on the next lap through, next pass. I haven't been timing this one, so I'm unsure where we're at. But it's still Birchall who leads the way. The Victorian still running in second with a little bit of space between him and Waddell and Morgan. Collins fifth. Dennis O'Neilly, Lowcock and Oscar Earl head down into the bottom part of the circuit, while your race leader is heading around the top of the mountain. Martin picked up that pace again. Make sure that he doesn't give Waddell a chance to put any pressure on him in the final couple of laps. A little bit of dust, but the track has held up nicely. Credit to the club for their preparation of the track surface. Doesn't look as pretty here as I've seen it before, but the track looks like it's been prepared well. So Birchall on his final lap of the day. It's the final lap, day one. Martin still. Morgan back into third spot, so Morgan's got around Waddell. Let's see if he's going to run down the Victorian in one lap. I can't see it happening. Birchall's well and truly out of that bottom part. Here comes Patrick now. Waddell trying to have a go back at Noah Morgan. That's third place, just in front of him. Morgan binned it or did something. Ended back a few places. Now he's worked his way back to third. Tactic has another look over the shoulder. Yeah, I'm safe. Take it home safely. So the Yamaha junior rider from New South Wales heads towards the finish flag and takes the final win of the day, Seth Birchall. Good win, convincing win. Here comes the Victoria now. He's held on for the whole moto. Comes away. The Yamaha Junior Racing result there. 1 and 2. New South Wales, Victoria.